Oh, we're recording. So, hello, everybody, and welcome to our Sunday night training. I'm actually going to skip the prospect call that we would do this week and just go straight to training because I think it'll be more valuable and beneficial for everybody. And I have so many great things that I think we can all talk about together. So I went to an event on Tuesday night in London, and I want to set everybody a challenge. So I want everybody, including myself, I want us to all put on an event within the next 3 weeks. So I want you to think about a community-driven event that you can do. It does not have to be something that has anything related to Juice Plus whatsoever. If anything, I would rather it be something that is more community-driven because that is something that is going to attract more people. And at the end of the day, we're trying to create a community, right? We're not it's not nothing else that we're trying to create. We're just trying to create a community. Sorry, I'm really uncomfortable. I just have to move. I'm really uncomfortable over there. I have to move. This isn't comfortable either. So, basically, I'd like ideas. What ideas does everybody have? I mean, I can tell you my idea. What I'm going to do is a public speaking event, and I'm actually going to call it Model Me. It's going to be the name of my new other business. So, and the reason for that is because my new other business, by doing it this way, I get to kind of hit two birds with one stone. Does that make sense? So basically, I'm going to do an event where I haven't decided exactly what topic yet, but I'm going to invite all sorts of different models and creatives to come to this event, but also different people too. But this way it grows my brand name for Model Me, and it also means that I can invite people that will be interested in healthy and empowered too, because I can say to them, hey, look, this is the kind of thing we do. We get communities like this involved, and we create events like this. So that's what I'm going to do in the next 3 weeks, and I go to America in 4 weeks. I think I'll go to America in 3 or 4 weeks, 3.5 weeks. So I have to do the event before then, but that's fine. I can do an event within a week, it's no issue. So I'm going to do that. And that's my thing. I'm going to do a public speaking event. It's going to be like a TED Talk. So I'm going to have maybe 3 different speakers talking about different things. I'm thinking about doing the women empowerment topic, getting female entrepreneurs to come along, or just different females in the creative industry to come and share their experience, really. Because for me, what you have to understand, the reason why I'm doing it under the new brand name is because I really need to build that brand name, and also because models and creatives really need help with energy, really need help with their health, and by introducing them to something that they're really going to be interested in, I can then talk to them more there and about, and I can mingle and whatever about the healthy and empowered plan that we have. Does that make sense? So I'd like us to all have a topic for our event, and it doesn't have to be. So Jessica and Rebecca, what are you girls thinking for your event?
So probably quite similar to the one I did before. I did sort of like just healthy snacks and stuff. Do shit.
So we're all over on for Gen Y. Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Hi, Jenny.
You guys on the other line?
Yeah, they were on the other cord.
Yeah, for Gen Y, we were on the other line.
Oh shit. Was anyone else on?
There was, but we're all popping over here now.
How many of you?
I think like 3 or 4. I think there was a vet, and like a couple of them popped off as soon as I came on. I think they probably popped over here.
Who's Galaxy Tab?
Hey, Kelly.
Hi, Kelly. How are you?
Good, thank you.
Hi. Oh my God, it's so nice to meet you.
You too.
How are you? You look great. You look so fresh and full-faced, and like you've just had I don't know, like you've just gone working out or something. You look awesome. You look so fresh. I love it. Look at you. Oh my God, it's so nice to meet you.
You too, my
Hi,
darling.
Kelly. Welcome to the team.
Hey.
Woohoo! Welcome to the team. Kelly's first training call. Oh my God, this is fun. Okay, great. I'll start again. Hi, Mum. That's my mum, everyone. Yvette Minter, if you didn't know. Hey, Mum. Katie and Rianne. Hi, Rach. Sorry, by the way, everyone. I didn't realise that the other number was. Sorry, I just didn't realise. My bad. So I'll start again. Can you hear me fine? Just suddenly got really noisy where I am. Hi, Alex. Sorry, you're on the other line. That's my fault completely. I just logged onto the wrong line. And hi, Jenny. I see you. Okay, so hi. So I'm actually just going to start fresh because I'm really sorry, Naomi, Bex, Jessica, Rianne, and Katie. But I'm just going to start fresh. So, wow, look at this call. Welcome everybody to Sunday Night's training. So normally we would do a prospect call at this time, but I just think we have so much to talk about, being the end of the month, and also this being Kelly and Alex's first ever training call. How fantastic is that? Very, very warm welcome to you both. We're super excited to have you both on board. This is like super amazing, and I just really want to big up Rachel for a minute and just say, Rachel, I'm so proud of you. You're awesome. You absolutely rock. I'm just so impressed with you, and this is just, yeah, banging. I'm so proud of you. I love the best gift that you could ever, give anyone in your team, and I really want you to all take note with this. The best gift you could ever give anyone in your team is for them to have the absolute honor and humble blessing of being a leader and a mentor themselves. Like, what I love about this business is that we get to be, I get to do this business, right? It's so fun, day in, day out. I get to connect and whatever. Like right now, I'm coming from like a really busy, like, apparently Sunday night is the place to work in London. So I'm coming from like a really busy bar, but I'm getting to work with my online business and connect with our team all over the world. And I just think it's amazing. And I love this big team more than anything. And I love doing the business. But what I love is seeing other people in my team, which is our team. I love seeing them step into leadership and them learn to be a mentor and them grow and develop. And it's so wonderful. Like, there isn't much more anything amazing than that, to be honest with you. And I'm sure my mom can probably agree that when she started seeing me do the business, how I would do the business and how she was learning from that. And same with Rebecca, when I started teaching Rebecca, and Rebecca got her sister on board, and she got Rachel, and it's just amazing. Like, now we have this domino effect, and this is the power of this business. So I want to do some actual training with you all. Now I realise who we have on the call. I would love to do. I'd like you to all, if you're going to write down one thing on this call, I want it to be this one thing, and I want this to be the one thing that you all implement. And this to be the one thing that you carry in your head and you drive forward. Bring 5 people in to the business and teach those 5 to each bring 5 people each. And then those 5 will teach the next 5 to bring 5 people each. That's how you grow a strong, sustainable business. Get 5, teach 5. Get 5, teach 5. Get 5, teach 5. And you just keep doing that. Keep it really simple. Keep it really duplicatable, and I want you to ask yourself this question every single day, and this question should be something that you stick wherever you decide to do your business. If you're working from home, if you do it from your phone, you can have it as a screensaver on your laptop, on your phone. Is what I'm doing duplicatable? We're human, right? What do humans do? We complicate things all the time. All we do is complicate stuff. So what I want you to ask yourself every time you do something with this business, for example, here's an example. Can I speak to the man behind the bar and ask him, more questions to get to know about him, where he's from, what he does, what he likes to do in his spare time, how often he works here, is he full time? Can I do that? Yes. Can my whole team do that? 100%. Are they in a position to do that right away? Well, maybe not, because maybe they're not very confident, or maybe they're not an extrovert, maybe they're not someone that's outgoing like me. Okay, so how can we work on that? How can we build that? Personal development is the answer. You can read, you can listen to audiobooks. There's so many things that you can do to build your confidence. But also, there's a great book called The 5-Second Rule. Number 1, best book in the world. Like, my personal development wise, my favorite book. Also, you need to be willing to step out of your comfort zone. There's one thing you do in this business: be really comfortable with getting uncomfortable. You think sometimes it's not easy for me to be so extrovert and be so outgoing. Like it's not easy. I know it looks like it is because I'm a confident person and I could just get online whenever, but you know, sometimes it's not. And I can say that because as a model, sometimes it's really, I have to really step out of my comfort zone to be more confident. But with this business, it's a different thing for me, right? So can I talk to a stranger and build a rapport? Yes, I can. Here's an example that I just showed you. That's duplicatable, right? Is this duplicatable? Okay, let me think of a really bad example. A really good bad one, right? Is me sitting at home, let's say I don't work, is me sitting at home working on my business 15 hours a day, not talking to anyone, not eating, becoming unhealthy, you know, just driving my business, doing nothing else, is that duplicatable? No, that is not duplicatable, because not everyone in my team, in fact no one in my team, can do that. Does that make sense? So you have to really look at your life and say, is what I'm doing duplicatable? So I'm going to use you an example. Rachel is someone that doesn't work right now. She has like a little part-time job, right? She doesn't work very much. Yet Rachel has finally, she had to really go through a process. She's finally become good at time management. Now she's become really good with spending time with her family. She's like, right, that evening, that chunk is spending time with my family. Or right now I'm going to go for a dog walk. And then I spend a few hours in the morning doing my business. And then I'll spend this time doing my whatever, this time my house chores, this time my cooking, whatever, you know. So now she's become good at time management because she is someone that has more time. Yet for Rachel to sit there and turn around to someone like Alex who works and, you know, Kelly who works and go, oh guys, you should work 15 hours a day on this business, that's not duplicatable. And sometimes we get carried away and we run away with the idea of, you know, working all the time with this business, because it is a hell of a lot of fun. Like, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I absolutely love being able to meet people all over the world and grow and connect and learn and develop. I love that. I actually find it hilarious. I can make money from my phone. Like, I find that absolutely hilarious because I know my mom couldn't when she was 24. Like, no way in hell could you have. They didn't even have phones. Like, they didn't exist, right? So, like, social media was not a thing. So now the fact that I get to do this, and what's really cool is my mum gets to do this, and I've seen a whole new lease of life in my mum. So also, this is not something where just 20-year-olds do this. This is all age, any gender, any, you know, race, any kind of person, whether you're an extrovert or an introvert, anyone can do this business. Anyone can do this. So if there's one kind of thing that I really want you to take away from this training, one of them is to teach 5 to get 5. 2 is anyone can do this, but not everybody wants to. Anyone can do this. Anyone can do network marketing, but not everybody wants to. And what I mean when I say that is not everybody has that entrepreneurial spirit. Not everybody has that teachability. In your life, you want to be so teachable with everything you do. Whether you're a mum, whether you're a parent, whether you are, sorry, that's the same thing. Whether you are a kid, whether you are a student, a model, an actress, a waitress, whoever you are in this world, always be teachable and always be willing to listen to other people's opinions. It doesn't mean you should change yours. It doesn't mean it should shape who you are. You should just be ready to listen. So for me, one thing I want to be in this life is teachable all the time. So in terms of what I was talking about before you guys jumped on to this line was I want to set a challenge for everybody in the team. I want everybody to do an event within the next 3 weeks. So by the middle of March, I want everybody to have done an event. So let's say by the 14th, that's the deadline. And this isn't like a homework. This isn't like a, oh my God, I must do it. You know, if you want this business to grow and you want to, you know, take your life to the next level and you want to be one of the leaders in this organization, which I wish for all of you more than anything, I do not want to be, you know, a team that only has one leader. I want our team to be full of leaders and popping them off every other day. That's what I want this team to be. But in order for that to happen, we need to be doing events. So we obviously do online events. The online events, if you don't know when they are, 8 p.m. on Tuesday, UK time, sorry. 8 p.m. UK time on Tuesday. And then Friday, 8 p.m. And that's Rachel's cooking show. It's a really awesome community-driven event. Who's that? What sister is that? Oh, it's Chloe. Hi, Chloe. That's my sister. Chloe, I'm at that place where I took you for coffee. Looks different because it's dark. So I got sidetracked, sorry. So yes, community-driven events. Events build your business, fact, right? But also, the event does not have to be a Juice Plus event. In fact, if you don't talk about Juice Plus at the event, even better. I'd rather you didn't. If you're gonna do an event and you're thinking, oh, do I do this? I'd rather you did an event where you don't talk about Juice Plus. Like you don't actively go out there to do it. And I know some of you, I'm seeing your faces. You're like, what the hell? How do I? But aren't I supposed to be getting customers? And what? So I'm gonna give you two examples. If you want to do a Juice Plus event, here's how you do a Juice Plus event. Sorry, I'm choking. If you do a Juice Plus event, it needs to be something like what Rebecca and Jessica are going to do, which is a shake party. So you make shakes and you invite 10 friends round. Sorry, to get 10 people round, you need to be inviting about 35 people. And then that sounds like a lot. You're like, shit, I can't fit 35 people in my house or in the pub down the road. 35 people aren't going to show up. They're not going to show up. That's the truth. I'm sorry, but they're humans. Humans are the most unreliable creatures to ever walk the planet. You want a reliable creature? Don't rely on a human. So, invite 35 people. 10 might show up. If you think you've got really reliable friends and they're all going to come, all of them, then maybe invite 15 and only a couple will drop out. Fingers crossed, but just depends. I know for a fact I could invite 35 and 35 wouldn't show up. But then again, it depends what the event is, right? So what I'm doing is I'm going to do a public speaking event. So I'm going to do probably a women empowerment event. I'm going to do it like a TED Talk. I'm going to have 3 speakers probably. And I'm going to have 3 different women from the creative industry because I'm going to brand it as my Model Me, my new business. I'm going to brand it as something like that. I might even charge for the event. I might do it for free. I haven't decided yet. If I charge for it, it won't be Healthy and Empowered money. It will be Model Me money. But what I'm doing is creating community. And what do people associate with me once I do a community-driven event? Community. That's the word you want to be associated with. Community, connection, communication. You want people to think about these things when they think about you. You want people, I connect people constantly. Like on Tuesday, I'm connecting 6 of my friends. We're actually coming to where I am now. 6 of my friends are going to come down. They're all very different people. We're all going to come here and we're all going to work together. And we're just going to sit and work together. Like, this is my friend Aiden right here. And he's just working on his laptop. And this is what we're going to do on Tuesday. We're just going to sit together and we're going to work and we're going to vibe and we're going to bounce off each other. Because I'm blessed I live in a city like London that I can do that, right? But don't go, oh, whatever, she lives in London, I can't do that. Nah, don't do that because complaining is never going to get you anywhere. Instead, think about how you can act on that, right? So I can't have people around my house. A lot of you have your own house. You can have people around your house. I can't because it's too far out. 1. Number 2 is I don't really have enough chairs. And number 3, I have a housemate, right? So, and it's bloody cold. No one wants to come to my house in winter. I'd rather meet them central. So community-driven events, for me, it's going to be public speaking, women empowerment. So what does that mean? If I invited you to a women empowerment public speaking event, what would you think of me? You would think, oh, I mean, this is what I hope people would think. Oh, cool. She's someone that likes to bring people together, number 1. She likes bigging up other women, number 2. I'm not going to speak at the event, but I'm going to host it. I'm going to be like the MC, right? So she likes to bring people together. She's a lover of other women. So she can't be that much of a bitch. If she's a bitch, she can't be that much of a bitch because she's getting 50 women in the room, right? And I'm thinking of filling the room, and I know I will because I can do that. I'm really good at event organising, so I can do that. And also, I talk about it. I do this. The gift of the gab is amazing, right? I talk about it all day, every day. Like, you should come to my event. Oh my God. Big it up like no tomorrow. Because that's what you need to do when you go to an event, right? You want to create FOMO. You want to be like, oh, Rachel, did you go to Rebecca and Jessica's In-home event? No? Have you never heard of an in-home event before? Oh my god, you should have tried the smoothies that those girls did. Like, my jeez. Like, Jessica got that chocolate protein smoothie down. Like, I need that recipe from her. Like, and Rebecca made this amazing banana bread balls. Like, where did she get those from? Like, you gotta talk about it. And then people go, and then Jenny goes, wow, I wish I was there. Shit, man. Like, why do I live in Canada? Like, and she's gutted. And Jenny's like, man, I wish I lived in England, right? She's like, damn it. And then Kelly's going, oh, I could have drove there. Why didn't I drive there? Like, my God. And Alex is going, oh, I wish I was been there too. Like, damn it, girls, you should have zoomed me in. You know what I mean? You've got to talk about it. You've got to really talk. And you've got to really have passion and fire and excitement. The number one reason why I sign up people to my team is because I have energy. It's not because I'm whatever. It's because I have energy. So if you haven't got that energy, it's because you haven't found something that, you know, that fire and that burn and that, like, people want to be in London. You know why? People want to be in London because London looks like it's always got something going down, right? People got FOMO. They're like, why do I live in London? Shit, I was from London. Like, Rebecca and Jessica are always like, God, I couldn't go to a coffee shop at 10 p.m. Wow. I'm like, I know, right? London. Like, so people get FOMO when they, you know, when you feel like they're missing something out, they get FOMO. So you have to create that. You have to be that person. So, like, that's my example. Exactly, Rachel, exactly. So that's one example for doing an event that's not a Juice Plus event. Public speaking. Any single one of you could do a women empowerment event. I'm sure you could each think of 3 people that you have in your life that live locally to you that have inspired you in some way, shape or form, and you could ask them to stand up for 10, 15 minutes and share their story and share who they are and, you know, what they want to do. And it could be, you know, it could be Rachel wants to do like some sort of book club. It could be a cooking class that you do. It could be a dog walking event. Alex is going to do a nature walk where he's going to get people to go on a nature walk with him, and because he wants to, you know, spread awareness of mental health and depression and anxiety. Like, that's amazing that someone wants to do something like that. That's so amazing. Oh yeah, Rachel did a Christmas themed charity event. Easter's around the corner. You could all do, like, let's do an Easter egg hunt. If you've got kids, you could say, bring your kids around, let's do an Easter egg hunt together. So Jenny, that could be your event. You could be like, all bring an Easter egg. It doesn't have to be expensive. You know, or you could get the Easter eggs and you could say to the mums, you know, just bring £1 each to cover the cost of the eggs. And then you could get all the parents around and you could have like 10 kids and it'd be chaos, it'd be madness. It'd be so much fun. You have 10 kids running around your house, going bonkers, absolutely great. Oh my God, put up on the egg. Yeah. Like, I would love that. I kind of wish I had 10 kids sometimes just so I could do that. Like, imagine having 10 little kids running your house. It's Easter, it's crazy. Easter's a fantastic way to build your business because, number one, everyone wants to eat chocolate, but 2, doesn't want to gain weight, right? So as soon as Easter's gone, see you, bye. Let's do you could do chocolate shakes. You could do chocolate shake, chocolate proteins. You know, there's so many good things to do with Easter. Every part of the year, every month has a season, right? As soon as Easter's gone, what do? We kick that summer body plan into gear. You know, before we know it, everyone's going away on holiday. So you've got to think about these things. You know, you could do an event where you are preparing for summer, or that bikini body challenge. Like, whatever it is, if you're a guy, you're not going to do that. So, like, don't do that. But, you know, how can you talk about staying healthy for summer? You could be like, the get ripped abs challenge. I don't know, anything. Like, there's so many ways that people want to be. Number one thing is people want to be accepted in this life. They want to feel like they belong somewhere. So you need to make sure that people feel like they belong somewhere. That's what you've got to do, right? So I just think that would be a really cool idea. I want everybody to put together a community event. And an event, by the way, is anything more than 3 people. So if you only have 3 people show up, honey, you've got an event. I'm still going to be proud of you. And if you fall on your face and guess what, no one shows up, and you completely F it up and no one shows up and you're like, oh my God, doesn't matter. You ring up me and the team and you go, shit guys, no one showed up to my event. And we go, don't worry about it, let's go on Zoom. And we go on Zoom together and we pretend the event's there and we pretend we're all running around your house finding Easter eggs, and Jenny could be there with her iPhone, ooh, Easter eggs. And we can all talk about it. We all take pictures, you post. You don't tell Facebook that no one showed up. Facebook doesn't know. No one knows. Yeah, Rebecca and Jason did that. Rebecca and Jess, no one showed up to their event. Poor girls had prepped all this bloody food and no one showed up. Idiots. And all they were missing out on. Silly. They didn't know about banana bread protein balls, I tell you. They didn't know. They didn't know about them. So maybe they didn't create enough FOMO. You know what I mean? So you really gotta, exactly, Rachel joined through the laptop. Rachel knew she could smell those protein balls. So you really gotta create that FOMO. So maybe they didn't create enough FOMO, you know? But then afterwards, after the event, you can reflect and you can say, okay, what worked well and what didn't work well. If only one person showed up or no one showed up, you go, well, did I invite enough people? Number one. Number two, did I promote it enough? Number three, did I really hype it up? Number four, did I prepare? Number five, was I organised? Was it a slap job? Was it something I really didn't care about? Did I really put my heart and soul and passion into it? Did I do something I really wanted to do? You know, if you're a boy, you're not going to put on a bikini challenge because you're not passionate about that. Like, it's not live, right? Like, I'm not going to do a cooking event because I can't cook for shit and it would just be fake as hell. Like, I can't cook. Cannot. I burn every other food that I make, like chicken on the daily. So, like, I would never do a cooking event. So, but then I would do an event where I'm helping models, right? Because that's my thing. That's what I want to do. So, you're just going to be aware of who you are. Be really proud of who you are. Be really, really ready to embrace, you know, what you have. Be really proud of it. Be really, really proud of it. So if you are going to do a Juice Plus event, then it needs to be something that isn't called Juice Plus, of course. That's boring, let's be honest. The brand and the business and the company that we have is freaking amazing, and I want you to all be proud of it. But people aren't going to come to an event that's a JP event, because guess what? Other people are doing that. And you are not other people. You are healthy and empowered, baby. You are unstoppable. You're amazing. And you can do an amazing event, but you need to be inventive. So if you're going to do an event like Rebecca and Jessica are at their house, those girls need to think of a creative name. They need to think about something that's going to want people to come to their house. It's cold right now. It's the coldest bloody March that we're about to have, I'm convinced. So how can you appeal to people to come around your house? Like, what is that you're going to do? Like, how are you going to get them out of their house to come to yours? You're going to have wine? Are you going to have tasters? Are you going to have a movie night? Or what are you going to do? Are you going to make your own popcorn? Twin shake party, I love it. What are you going to do? You have to make yourself different. So I'd like everybody to have a think for a couple of minutes, and then I would like to go around and see what ideas people have, because I want to help you all, and I want us to all feel confident enough that we have something that's going to go off from this. So who is struggling? Sorry, not struggling. Who feels like, yes, I have an idea for an event. I know what I'm going to call it.
Me.
Okay. Tell us what you're going to call it.
Twin shake pie.
Okay, so what's different about your twin shake party?
Just this twin here.
So why are people going to come to your party? What's different about yours?
Seafood.
Because what? I can't hear you.
Seafood. Free food.
Free food. Okay, great. Free food. Okay, fab. So how are you going to appeal that to people in your area? What are you going to say to your friends? I can't hear.
Tomorrow on Facebook.
What?
Can you not hear us?
No, I can hear you, Jessica, but not Rebecca. You're by the laptop.
Not on Facebook.
Okay. And what else?
Face to
How
face.
are you going to create FOMO? What are you going to say? Pitch me now. Pretend I bumped into you in the street. Oh my God, hi girls. I haven't seen you in a couple of weeks. How you doing? What's going on?
So we're hosting a Harrison Twin extravaganza at our house, where we're going to make shakes, and you're going to have free food and wine. We're going to have wine apparently as well, and you can all. Oh, that's such a good idea. You can all make your own shakes. Like, we'll have loads of different ingredients. You can come up with your own recipes, and we can maybe use them for a guide. And you guys can take shake samples home and make your own at home. And yeah, throw some ideas around, and then we can just chill out and catch up and stuff and eat food.
You know what you can call it? You could call it the launch of our guide,
Ooh, that's a good idea.
the launch of the 2018 edition.
Because then we could say about come up with shake ideas, and we can use
Right, exactly. You can say we're gonna try some recipes from the new guide, exclusive for customers only. Normally only customers get to try our shake recipes because they pay a lot of money for this. Or they don't pay a lot of money. They get this included with their package. But because it's the launch, we decided self-care challenge is a great idea, Rachel. Okay, so that's fab. So that's great. I love your energy. That energy is what you've got to have. That's what you've got to have. You have to anchor that. You have to, like, if people don't think you're a bit weird and batshit crazy, then like you're not in the right thing. You know what I mean? Like, if people think you're weird, good. Like, good. Like, you don't want to be normal. No one wants to be normal. No one wants to be boring. Be excited. Like, you just said, ow, I just got my elbow. You just said yes. Oh, my elbow, wow. You just said yes to joining a team that is absolutely bonkers. Oh, my elbow. Sorry. It's my funny bone.
Sound of a model hurting her funny bone.
So you could do games. I love that idea, Naomi. You could do games. You could get pissed at your party, basically. Like, make it fun. Like, literally, this doesn't have to be a dull thing. It should be a party. You can have a birthday party for one of your cats. You two can have a welcome home party for your new cat, Jessica. You can have a what's your new cat called?
Nala.
Noah. Nala. You could have a Nala's welcome party. Like,
So cute.
she'd love that. She don't know what I'm talking about, but she'd love it. But you could, right? You could make up that your cat has a birthday. You could say, oh, it's Hattie's birthday party. Like Rebecca has so many people. The reason I say that's appropriate for it's just so many people that I'm really sorry. Like, I can't say it. It's Tourette's. Pussy party. Sorry. I said it now. I won't say it again. I'm sorry. Pussy party. Sorry. You could have that, right? Because they have so many people that love cats on the area because she works with half of them. Half the village work in her cat rescue centre. You could do a fancy dress party. There are so many things you could do. So many things you could do. So many ways to have, a fun party. It doesn't have to be wacky and weird. Like, you don't have to be weird if you're not weird. Don't worry, you don't have to be. But yeah. So Jenny, do you have any ideas? Are you struggling?
I'm kind of liking the idea that you had, like, something to do with kids. Like, just thinking about how I can do it.
Okay, so I'm gonna message you about that after. We'll talk about it more.
Yeah, for sure. I have a couple ideas, you know what I mean? Like, I'm thinking, like, I could maybe do shakes and little appetizers or something with, like, some, like, our products, you know what I mean? Like, do some kind of, like, treat made out of the shakes or whatever. Do something.
Is he there? Can you show him?
Yeah. Come here, Jason.
Hi.
Tasha wants to say hi. Hold on. I'm pushing over to the screen. There she is.
Hello, my superhero.
I can't hear. Okay, hold on. There you go. Now you hear.
Hey, how are you? Are you good? Hey.
Knock a test.
Hello. Good. You look great. I like your jumper.
My marble.
Ooh, I love marbles.
Yeah.
Nice.
Put in
I love it. Kids, such fascination.
So now you can't even see me. It's how
I
dark
can't
it is,
see
isn't
you.
it?
You're so
So
dark.
I've just ordered us an orange, ginger, and lime juice. Yeah, something fresh and healthy, so we can feel healthy and empowered.
Nice work, Aiden. Sorry, I just got my American accent because the Canadians were talking to me. It's nice to see you. I love your jumper. You look so cute. Sorry, boys don't like being called cute. You look so cool.
You have to see like the model go in and go round and get and
Wow, Mister, I think you're doing a great job.
you have to see
Tell your mum to send me a video after because your connection isn't great. So I really want to see it in high definition. So Jenny, you can send me a video after. I really want to see it. Is that okay?
Yeah, sounds good.
Awesome. Okay, so Kelly, are you good if I come to you and ask you? Are you? Oh, sorry, you're muted.
So, can the host unmute Kelly because she doesn't know how to unmute?
Oh, sorry. Rach, maybe you can help us too. What do you have some ideas for Kelly? Like, obviously, you know her better than I do right now. Was there something that popped out to you, or Kelly? Do you have any ideas? We'll just wait for you to get unmuted.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
Are you alright?
I can hear you.
Yeah, a couple of ideas, I think. Either a lot of my friends have got children, so either like a kid cooking class type thing.
Nice. That's smart.
Yeah, or something along the lines of what Alex was thinking, either a nature walk with all the kids.
Great. Nice. I know it's scary. I know it's kind of, you're probably thinking, how the F do I do that, right? You're like, oh my God, I hate this girl. Why is she doing this to me? I get it. It's okay. I expect hate mail. And I know it's going to push you at your comfort zone. But the truth is, even if you only went with 3 friends, look at it as a way of, building your confidence, building your belief, and also a way to just be like, hey, you know what? I need to get out of the house more. Or, make some sort of excuse up, or I would like to spend more time with you. Really, I would love it if my friends said that to me, and I want to say that to my friends, right? So that's a fab excuse to say to people, I think.
Yeah, absolutely.
But that's fab. Great. I love it. Already popping with ideas. It's great. Awesome. Sorry, Alex, what did you just say? People, I haven't read any of this chat. Let me look. Explain the 5 to 10 posts to me.
So what you can do is possibly create a hashtag. I don't know
Nice.
what we could do with that, but then people can, other than my local walk that I'd be running, people around the country in Europe could do it as well. And whoever
Nice.
gets so many posts off of the snowdrops. And it's also a cool thing about snowdrops, they've got these certain types called gigamorphs, which are much bigger and much bolder than all the rest. So you could have the challenge to find one of them as well.
I'm sorry, excuse my ignorance. What the hell is a snowdrop?
So it's, oh yeah, you're a Londoner.
Sorry.
So the little flowers that come out in early spring, the little white flowers.
Oh, okay, sorry. I'm actually a northerner originally. My mum's probably shaking her head at me right now.
Tasha, I am shocked. How are we friends?
Sorry, I'm so urbanized.
Yeah.
Carry on, Alex.
So yeah, we can find the snowdrops, and then as the season progresses, we can change it to daffodil or bluebell or
Nice.
whatever. Wild garlic. That'd be a good one because you can whack them in your smoothies.
Oh, that's such a smart idea. Wow.
So yeah, you can just reuse the template over and over again.
Oh my God, I love that. See, that's duplicatable, guys. That is duplicatable. Kelly, so is your idea, and you, Jenny, too, with the kids. Everybody's got a friend that's a mum, right? I'm looking at my mum now. something's exciting. Something exciting is going to happen soon. It's not me, don't worry. So we all got friends that are mums, right? So like that's a super duplicatable idea. Alex's idea is super duplicatable because we can all do that as a team. I mean, maybe not me, but I could do it in America, right? When I go in a few weeks. And what Alex is doing is creating something that can be done in and out, no matter what season, that kind of thing. And that idea of a challenge, that idea of going to find something is really, really awesome. I love that. That's so good. Lucy, are you there? Do you have any ideas? I know you work as a nurse, so I don't know if you have any ideas from a nurse. Thank you. Wow, this is such a kick of ginger. Okay, welcome back to Lucy. Mum?
So if you're in the UK, I don't know if you can hear me.
I can't hear you. Sorry. Can you talk closer?
Yeah, we're charity events are one thing. Like we're climbing Snowdon, which is for the NSPCC. Can you hear me now? Yeah. So you can go on the back of all charity things, whether it's like you say, just 2 or 3 people, or we've actually raised, I think, about £900 already. So I'm thinking of I'm going to give out all samples, of the small packets of the vanilla and chocolate shakes. There's no point me giving them capsules just for one day. But maybe the boosters, I can hand those out because they're an energy boost as well. But yeah, you've got me on a trail thinking some other different events. So for me, I was thinking pamper parties, and also at Crew Hall, I'm going to see if I can get a free event room, or even in the gym, and do something else, which could be towards this NSPCC, because we're running on the back of this NSPCC charity at the moment. I don't know about inviting people to my house, because it's not as easy.
Yeah.
At the moment.
Okay, so sorry, someone called me. One thing I think, you're a beautician. Every girl wants to be pampered, right? So I think that for you should do a pamper party, and you could even charge for it. My mum has another business. You could even charge for it and be like £5 a head, and you'll all get a free manicure, or a mini pedicure each, something like that. And then you bring people together, you create a community. Like on Tuesday, I'm bringing 6 of my friends here, and none of them know each other, and they're all completely different people. Yet I know that they will all learn and grow from each other, right? So, and I know that 100%. Like one of them he's just left Google. He was the head of partnerships at Google, so he knows a lot about YouTube and everything. And then my other friend that's coming is a personal trainer, has a really huge YouTube account. Thank you so much. Thank you. And so they're going to connect, right? And then my friend Tess is coming, and she's a writer and an actress from LA. And then I have Aidan coming, who's a photographer and works in cybersecurity. Then there's going to be me, and then there's going to be Jeffrey, who is from Canada, who is a budding photographer, but works in just a cafe now too. So, like, do you see what I'm saying? I'm just bringing people together, different people, and that's really what you can do as a pamper pie, as a walk. Especially, mums are really looking for other friends that are mums that get it, because it's a lonely world sometimes as a mum. You're just stuck with your kid all day. And not saying that that's not a blessing; it's an amazing thing. But my mum had 4 kids, and I know that she probably had that at some point in her life when she was running after, a kid that was 7, and then I was 2. My baby sister would have been a baby. Like, that's how do you find any time for yourself, and how do you find any time to socialize with people, right? So how can you create a community and an event where women feel like they can bring their kids and feel like they belong, right? And dads too, men as well. Let's show people that they can bring their kids along and they're not going to be frowned upon. Like, I love that idea. I think have the parties 100%. I think samples wise, this is to all of you. If anyone's wondering about samples, never give capsules. It's not going to do anything in one day. Shakes, yes, because they're going to taste the flavor. If you're worried about losing too much of your product, just give half a scoop as a sample. You can buy any little Ziploc see-through bag and put half a shake sample in, and that's enough for a sample. You don't want to be wasting all your product. I don't agree with like giving loads of stuff for free. Like that's totally fine. And then gummies are a great idea, but if you haven't got them, don't worry about it. Boosters are also a great idea too, but I really would like us to avoid pushing boosters as much as possible. You don't want to be associated as a weight loss program. Bars is a great idea as well. If you have them, you can cut the bars up into like 10 and have little pieces, nibbles. That's a great way to do it. Okay, so let's keep going. And Naomi, I'm going to jump to you. I mean, I know you've not joined the team yet. I feel like that is coming very soon. Don't mean to plant any seeds. But do you have any ideas what you would like to do if you were to do an event?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Cool. I'm not sure, but I was thinking more of like a monthly mental health thing. Getting people out
great.
And just giving ideas that way. Does that make any sense?
You mean so like encouraging people to talk more maybe about their problems and stuff?
Yeah, and
perfect.
Yeah.
That's great. That's really great. I think that's so needed. And I think you could do, again, you could link it in with what Alex is doing in terms of the walking. Great way for people to express and talk and get out. You can even go to a coffee shop. Like, as well, guys, you don't have to hire a venue, you can just go and do what I'm doing. Like, find a bar and go and take 10 people with you. No one needs to know you're doing an event. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's fine. It's a great idea. I love that. Especially, it's very, very popular right now, and just going to keep growing. I love this awareness of self and women and empowerment right now, and I think it's trendy, but it's really appropriate. Awesome. Great work. Love that. Rachel, are you there? You're frozen. Thanks, Naomi, for taking part. I know you're not even part of the team. Look at you, I'm making you take part.
Hello?
Hello, Rachel.
Oh, stop it. You just don't suit the accent. You can't do it.
Sorry, shall I talk like this? Do you want me to be American? Like, I can do that.
Just be you, alright?
God, just be you.
Be you. Right, Tasha, I've got this amazing event coming up, okay? You have got to be there. It's a self-care challenge event. So we're going to have, like, face masks, but they're going to be organic. We're going to actually make them ourselves. I'm going to get everybody to, like, write little notes. I'm going to put the task. I'm going to take pictures. I'm going to give out free stuff. There'll be chocolate. Oh, my God, I'm so excited. Like, family are going to be there. I'm going to be wearing my pajamas because why not? And I'm just going to, like, tell everyone all about my amazing team and all the things that we do, and I really love your support. So do you want to come?
Rachel, I would not miss it for the world. Like, I'm down. Tell me when and where.
Well, I have to ask my mum.
I'll get back to you.
But so that was an idea.
Nice. And you could use the berry capsules to do your face masks.
Oh yeah, your mum was talking about that the other day. Oh wow, exciting times.
Yes, very exciting times.
So, I mean, that would be an amazing thing. But then I'm also thinking I might actually start doing external events now. Just because I really like sort of chatting to people when I'm out and about. I never used to, but I really enjoy that now. So I think it's great when you've got like, staff at pubs and restaurants or wherever you're hosting it, and they're like, what are you doing? And a while ago I was in touch with a woman who owns a pub near my gran, and she said that it'd be okay for me to start hosting like little sessions every week for like people with special needs or people with dementia, things like that.
Nice.
I never took it any further though, because I got in touch with a couple of people who didn't seem too interested, but I guess if I kind of just went down there and spoke a little more, maybe made some posters, put it up, I don't know. Like, I need to brainstorm that one, take it further.
For sure.
But that would be more of like a community thing as opposed to something that advertises kind of how we work to attract my tribe. So
Nice.
yeah.
So let me just teach you all this, guys, before we move on to the next person. A great idea is Rachel. Was you did an amazing event where she had like 27 people showed up at her house before Christmas. She did a Christmas themed charity event. She invited, she hustled, she worked for it. She had different people come in and have stalls at her house, and she had her mum, she had her whole family involved. And you know, she won't mind me saying this, her family haven't always been the most, you know, supportive people for this business. Like, in fact, very unsupportive sometimes. Yet her family were there helping out because she didn't make it about people. She made it about community and she made it about charity. So do what you know, even the negative people are going to come do anyway, because guess what? FOMO exists, fear of missing out. So I will teach you something. John Honowati is a millionaire for this business. He's done this business for 7 years. We've made $1 million after 5 years in this business from commission. He basically, when he would do events, like 3 years into the business, he would do events and he would sit there with his friend Rob, and it would just be the two of them. That was it in the pub. They would invite all these people and prepare everything, and then hire the room out, and no one came, and they just would sit there like, and they would just be like, so then they would take a selfie and they would post on Facebook and they would go, woohoo, great event, had so much fun, can't wait to see you guys next week. Facebook doesn't know that you're lying. On your shittest day in the world, do you go on Facebook and say, oh my god, I had the worst day? I'm like, no. You just carry on as the day goes by. And then the day after you can reflect on it. Because the day after you can really reflect on how bad life isn't really, it was a bad day, but not bad life. You know what I mean? So you can reflect on it better when you're not in that same state of mind. I'm not saying lie. I'm not saying say you feel great when you feel shit. I'm just saying don't be negative, but be real, right? Find that medium. So if no one shows up, guys, keep on doing it. John Honowati, imagine if he'd given up after that first, second, third, fourth, fifth event, after no one came. He never would have found the next people, Katie Ravey, Sinead Kavanagh, etc., etc. These are names you'll all get to know. You never would have found those people who really grew his business worldwide, right? So you have to be consistent. Katie, do you feel like talking, or can you talk? Can you write in the chat box and just say yes or no? Rianne, are you available? Do you have any ideas? No? Okay, don't worry. We'll skip you two. I feel like we've had so many ideas bouncing off each other. And we've been on the call for 45 minutes. So any questions, any ideas, anything you're not sure of, please send us a message. Please, if you want to do this, then I'm ready to help you and support you in any way that I can. So just please let me know. I feel like a lot of you, all good, Katie, no worries, Rianne. I feel like we can all connect with each other more as well. So let's just do that too. Like, you know, be really, really accountable. Let's hold ourselves accountable and let's say, right, this is the event I'm going to do. This is the thing I'm going to do. And let's really, really hold ourselves accountable. Your next team member could be from an event. Chances are pretty high, right? So, yeah. Does anyone have any questions? Any comments? Are they excited to do their first event, or are you shitting it? Like, I really need you guys to hold me accountable because I've been putting off this kind of event for a long time. So if you're scared, guess what? I'm actually scared too, so it's okay. And you know what's also scary? I'm going to tell you all this so you can all hold me accountable. When I go to America, I'm going to Phoenix for 5-6 days. I'm going to LA for a week, Vegas for a week, and New York for a week. In LA, Vegas, and New York. In Phoenix, I can't really do it. I don't really know people. I haven't really got a community at all. I don't know anyone in Phoenix yet. I'm going to. I've been reaching out to photographers today to do photo shoots, so anything is possible. Social media exists. But I'm in a conference for 5 days, so I'm not really going to have a chance. But when I go to LA and to Vegas and to New York, I'm going to do a public speaking event for Model Me. Woo! Absolutely crapping my pants, and I'm really scared about it, but I'm gonna do it, and it's gonna be amazing, and I'm gonna really create a community there, which is super exciting because I'm I'm going to come home with all these amazing new contacts, and they're not just Model Me contacts, they're healthy and empowered contacts, right? So really excited to do that. Want you to all hold me really accountable for that. It's like a healthy and empowered tour. If any of you have friends in America, anywhere, please connect me with them. Ask your friends in America, ask your friends here. Someone you know knows someone in America. So let's find out. New York and LA and Vegas are big, big, big cities, and Phoenix, you know. So yeah, let's do this. I'm really excited. Any questions? Just why are you such a goof, Tash? I know, I don't know either. Okay, I'm going to smile. Smile, because you never know who's going to be on. Great, Naomi, let's connect. Okay, smile. Okay, now I'm going to go to the next page. Smile. On the next page. Smile. Amazing. Okay, awesome. Love you guys. I'll speak to you all soon. We have this call up soon, okay? Bye. Bye.
Bye.